Today guys, I'm going to make a butternut squash soup with homemade bread. So first we're going to make the bread because the bread takes longer to cook. So for a large loaf of bread, we're going to need a 500 grams of flour, teaspoon of yeast, 1.5 teaspoon of sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 25 grams of butter, and this is optional. You can put 4 tablespoons of chia seeds. So let's get started, guys. What I forgot to add to the recipe is a 250 ml of water. So first I'm going to put the yeast on the bottom of the pan because we don't want the yeast and the salt mixing together because the salt will deactivate the yeast. So I'm going to put it in the bottom. That's it. Then I'm going to put the bread flour. Next, just mix it all in. Then I'm going to put the salt and the sugar. So there. Next is I'm going to put the butter. Let's make sure everything's in it. And then I'm going to put the chia seeds with it. Next is the water. So that's 350 ml of water. Now we are ready to put like so. This bread machine got an option that you can put your yeast and your seeds in there, but I tend not to use it because sometimes this playing up, it doesn't drop down all the ingredients, so just mix it all in the pan. You can do that if your machine is new. So for this recipe, it's calling a large loaf, so we're going to press the menu first, which is not for my bread machine if you're making our bread, and then we will choose the size of the loaf that we're gonna make. So size, we need large, so that's large. And then you can choose the crust if you like a light crust, a medium, or a dark crust. I prefer a light crust, so we're going to choose light, and then we press start. There you go. So as you can see, this recipe will take 4 hours to cook. That's why I've decided to do it first before the butternut squash. So now we're waiting for this bread to cook. We're going to make the ingredients for the butternut squash. Okay, see you in a bit. So here we are, guys. These are the ingredients you're going to need to make the butternut squash soup. First, we're going to need 700 grams of butternut squash, 1 large white onion, roughly chopped, 5 cloves of garlic, roughly chopped, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1.5 teaspoon of salt. So there you are, guys. First, we're gonna oil the bottom of the pan to make sure that nothing sticks. Just a little bit, like so. There you go. And then we're going to put our butternut squash. Yeah. Just lay it out evenly. And then we're going to put the large white onion on top of it. And our garlic. Very evenly. Then our pepper. It's up to your taste, guys, how much pepper you want to put, but I like mine a little bit spicy. Okay. And then salt. I'll just probably put 2 pinch of salt actually, because 1 teaspoon is too much. There you are. And then on top of that, we're going to need a dash of olive oil, roughly 2 tablespoons. Or roughly 2 teaspoons, shall I say, sorry. There you go. That should be it. And then we're gonna pop it inside the oven for 45 minutes. So here you are, guys. I've preheated the oven. And we're gonna put the temperature up to 220 for 45 minutes. So let's put the butternut squash in. So there you are. This should be ready within 45 minutes. So see you in 45 minutes, guys. So after 45 minutes, guys, our butternut squash is ready. So we'll take it out the oven. And we'll start blitzing it. Guys, our butternut squash is cooked. And I'm also gonna add a 2.5 cups of vegetable stock. So I'm going to put the butternut squash into the soup maker, just to use as a blender. But you can use this soup maker, like put all your ingredients in it, the onion, the butternut squash, the garlic, all the ingredients you need. Just put it in there and choose the option you want. If you want it smooth, chunky, or you can use it for juicing as well. But I always roast my vegetable first, because it gives a different taste to the soup. I find it much nicer when I roast the vegetables first. So we'll start putting the butternut squash inside the pot. So I might need to pull you up somewhere. So there you are, guys. I'm going to put the butternut squash inside the pot. Oops, daisy. Let's chuck it all in. Like so. Put the stuff in it. Then add the 2.5 cups of vegetable stock in it. Then we start bleed. So we'll choose the blend option. Then we just switch on. So guys, the soup maker decided to play up. So I've decided to use my NutriBullet. But you can use a hand blender if you got one. But I don't have a hand blender, so I use this NutriBullet. Okay. So let's start with that. And start blitzing. I'm going to put it straight to the pan. By the way guys, I've added another 150 ml of water because the soup is going to be very thick. Never mind. So I'll leave that to simmer for 5 minutes and then it should be ready. So there you are guys, after 5 minutes. It's boiling now. Maybe I'll leave it for another couple of minutes. So after 2 minutes guys, now the soup is bubbling away. I think that's done. There you are, I think that's done. So we start plating up. Look how creamy that is. So here we are guys. The bread is ready. So we'll take it out the container. Just be really careful because it's really hot. So there's our bread. Also guys, I'm gonna cut the bread so you can see how fluffy the bread is. So there you are. There's our bread guys. Perfect.
And I'm gonna be the taster, so I want to start. Actually, I know what's that bread called. Mummy made it. I know that bread's called. That'll be the best. Oh, you put this? What was it again?
This chive.
What's this soup made out of?
Butternut squash.
Hello. Hello. That was good with the bread.
Okay, taste the soup. Honest opinion.
It's good.
It's good. So there you are guys. Is it thumbs down or thumbs up?
Up.
Rate 1 out of 10. 10 being the highest.
10 being the highest and 1 being the best. I'll say maybe 8 or 9.
Okay,
But
that's
in the
good.
whole it's 10.
That's good. So see you later guys.
And guys, subscribe. Yeah, you should like and subscribe and hit the bell. The bell. Yeah, if you did try something, guys, and you would have liked it if you did try it, you might have just missed out on something good. That's why you should try it. And then Bashan didn't try it, he was not keen. He tried it, and then was it good, Bashan?
Is the bread good, Bashan?
That's good.
So see you later guys. Bye.
Bye bye.